Android is bleeding out, and Tim is coming.
I'm a pioneer. I'm an explorer. I'm a human, and I'm coming.
All right, so first up for the day, story numero uno. It sure looks like we have a lot of Android users jumping ship to iPhone at a 5-year high. In a report from SERP. Is that SERP or chirp? Listen, I don't know how to say this. I'm going SERP because pancakes. Anyway, according to the report from SERP, who has tracked the past 9 years of iPhone customer data, that's almost as old as this show, 15% of all new iPhone owners are right off the boat from Android as their last phone, which is the highest number in the last 5 years. But the real question is why? I'm kidding. We know why, because it's a fucking Android. This is a really interesting study, because, I'm wondering what's responsible for the switch happening. If we look at the data, it's this year that's responsible for the largest Android conversion since 2018, but when we look at the Android devices available on the market, it's still pretty compelling. Sure, I know, we make jokes about Pixel stuff being lackluster, or Google I/O being a really convenient place to take a nap, but in terms of Android devices, I feel pretty comfortable recommending Pixel devices, especially the lower end ones, to anyone that wants a premium Android experience. Maybe it's you, Gen Zers out there, peer pressuring your friends over green bubble this, blue bubble that. I'm not kidding, this is not a joke. High schoolers everywhere will make fun of you if you come in with that green bubble. It's unfortunate, it is pitiful, yes, but will I allow it? Also, yes. I will tell you why. John, are you advocating bullying in high schools? No, but I accept this as an evolution of our human species because you know what? I'm okay with you judging what color someone's text message comes in onto your phone because we used to judge people on what color they were. And that was worse. Or maybe it's all the wearable tech and AirPods that are doing it. The ecosystem and whatnot. But again, Android still has a lot of answers to that stuff too. Pixel Buds, Google's stupid Oreo watch thing. I don't know, you tell me why you think more Android users are jumping the ship. Leave your response in the comment section below, which by the way, if you didn't know, I usually stick around for the first half hour to an hour after an episode is uploaded and I read all of those comments that come in. Sometimes I reply to some of them. So if you want to hang out with me virtually, that's the best way to do it. Be fast when the episode comes out. And tell me your response. Why do you think this is happening? Because I don't know, man. All I know is Apple products and breathing. We got no room for anything else. All right. Straight to the point here. The way you handle PDF files right now sucks. That's why today's episode is sponsored by UPDF. UPDF is the one-stop shop for all things PDF. With UPDF, you can do everything under the sun from reading, annotating, and, more importantly, editing. All the way to more advanced features like protecting, reducing file size, signing, and even combining multiple files into one PDF. There's nothing that you want to do that UPDF can't. One license with UPDF gets you access to UPDF on Windows, macOS, iOS, and even Android. Just everything, all of the time, one price. Why can't the rest of my life be like this? And not only does a license from UPDF get you the leading PDF software of 2023, but it also gets you 10 gigabytes of cloud storage and real-time file sync across all of your different platforms. That's right, you could start a job over on your MacBook and take it over and finish on your iPhone or your Android device. But here's the thing though, you know what's even better than UPDF's unmatched capabilities and clean interface? Getting 54% off of your UPDF license. Yep, you heard that right. Use the link in the description to get 54% off of your UPDF license and one gift, because they're also giving you 10 gigabytes of UPDF cloud. So get out there and bring your PDF management into the modern age. And thanks to UPDF for sponsoring this episode of Puppeteer. And story numero last up for the day. Let's talk about the headset. The Reality Pro headset that is starting at a burning your pants pocket wallet thing. Burning a $3,000 hole in your pocket. In my ass. I don't know why completing that part of the script was so hard. But here we are. In a report from He Who Shall Not Be Named, because his name gives him power. The man who allegedly as to not get sued, pushes children down on the playground and kicks their puppies and says in a nerdy, silly little voice, "Ha ha! You don't have any Apple sources, I do." I, of course, speak of Bloomberg's Mark Gurman. Anyway, as we're getting real close to WWDC, Gurman put out a report that detailed how Apple's big boys in charge, that'd be Tim, Craig, and a bunch of other sort of less important people, but still important, they've sort of kind of freaked out about the whole Reality Pro headset thing all throughout the development and have kept their distance from the entire shebang. Apparently, Tim's concerns are that Reality Pro, as we know it, at least according to rumors, has strayed so far from his original vision, which starting all the way back in 2015 was meant to be more in line with lightweight glasses that could be worn all day with a major focus on augmented reality and productivity. That sounds familiar. Yeah, what they made is not that. The Reality Pro headset is just a set of ski goggles now with a belt-mounted battery pack that lasts, I don't know, maybe 2 hours at best. So, yeah, that's kind of different, huh, Tim? I mean, sheesh! And Tim, though this is like his thing, according to this report, he's been pretty hands-off with this. So, nerves, not nerves, you decide. Now, we've known for years now that the Reality Pro's development wasn't the smoothest ball sack in the crowd. You know, it only got delayed like 37 times, so I fully understand their concerns. I mean, Tim's original vision for the headset is way more Apple-y, in my opinion. We're using that word. And also actually sounds really awesome, and I kind of want that more. So if that worries you that Apple's top executives are worried, maybe settle down on the worrying, because something else. We have statements from other highly regarded VR industry staples, like, I don't know, maybe the founder of the Oculus, kind of the father of VR, the reason we can play ping pong across the country in virtual reality. And he says, and I quote, "The Apple headset is so good. Period. That's it. That's all he said." Well, Tim, how about them apples? Listen, I don't want to go back and forth here with whether we should worry or not, but I'm just saying, if I had to bet my left testicle, which I do have a history of doing, by the way, if I had to bet it, and the risk was losing it as a result of losing the bet, I would say that it's going to be pretty great. Listen, if OGs from VR days past are chiming in and talking about how good this is, then yeah, I have some faith. My only issue with this report, okay, if we take a closer look here, I just want to preface this part by saying, I know we make fun of Mark Gurman a lot. He is a character on this show because that's all this show is. I'm a character. Anybody that is in the industry becomes a character on the... We just named Ross Young Display Daddy. So but characters and entertainment and joking aside, Mark Gurman is a fantastic Apple news source. But as I look at this report, it just feels like, I don't know, that he got fed some bullshit. This isn't like RAM on an iPhone or like display specs, no. This is like person-to-person information. And I highly doubt that Mark Gurman from Bloomberg, the website, has that information. So, I don't know. Listen, this could be entirely correct. There's a chance of that, too. Mark is a fantastic source, as I mentioned, but in my heart, it just feels like there's no way we would have this information and this is all hogwash. So, I think Tim and everybody is just as excited about it as we are. I don't know about this whole, we need to keep our distance because I don't know about that product. Now, I don't think we would know that. Hey guys, episode is over. I can't be bothered to go to the studio and record something better than this. So here you go, video from my phone. I just want to tell you that, as you know, last week, VIP tickets for our event, they sold out. We were out of them. No more. You guys kept messaging me and asking, hey, are there going to be any more? And as far as I knew, there weren't going to be, but we did some sweet talking with our venue and AXS, who does our tickets, and they agreed to unlock 10 more. So, if you hurry, right now there are 10 more. Well, I think there's less now because I also tweeted it. Anyway, 10 more VIP tickets. If you want them, I would love to see you. Again, San Francisco, June 6th. It's next week. You got to hurry. Time is of the essence. So if you want to stay after for the VIP party and all that other stuff, limited tickets left. And we worked hard to just get those. So, see you there.